Hello, my lovelies. It is a few days later and I have my book haul from London. You do have to excuse the state of me. Honestly, I've been so busy and I just wanted to shove my hair up in a ponytail because it looked a state. Anyway, I have my book haul. I will tell you a bit about my trip as well. So, obviously, first we went to Daunt Books, and that was a 53-minute walk from Waterloo, but we kept getting lost on the map. Well, we were following the map exactly, and for some reason we just kept walking past it, and it said that we had 8 minutes until we get there, and then we followed the map, and then we just doubled our time, and it said we had 16 minutes. So Daunt Books, if you want to go, it's in like some other alternate universe. You have to like pass through a portal to get through. I honestly don't know how we ended up getting there, but we got there in an hour and a half instead of like 50 something minutes. So that sucks. But yeah, we got there and it was beautiful. It was a very, very lovely building. I definitely think it was a little overhyped on social media, just because if you are a very big fiction girly like me, they don't have the biggest selection. So as you walk through the door on your left, literally straight away, there's all the fiction novels. And then you go a bit further down and then you've got I think quite historical things, and then you have kids and like YA. But then the rest of it is like languages, travel, places, cooking, psychology, all of that. So it's more of a non-fiction place, if you know what I mean. So if you're looking to go there and buy, I don't know, for example, Ali Hazelwood, you're not quite likely going to get it. But they did have really cute bags. I bought a bag from there. It is a present. Oh god, it is a present for someone, but they do have really, really cute bags there. I didn't get one for myself. They are £15 for a big bag. And they also did small bags, which were £10, which I think was pretty good. So after Daunt Books, we went to Cecil Court. That wasn't too bad to find. I did already walk past there a few times, like a few months ago when I went to London, and that is very overhyped. Very overhyped because there's only like 3 bookshops down there, and only one of them is like fictiony. So the one we went to, which I showed in my video, Goldsboro Books. I can never say it correct. Goldsboro Books, which is where they sell special editions, signed editions, and special signed editions. So basically, they're selling books from 70 upwards, and they can go up to over £300. So that's not really a day-to-day shopping place, to be fair. I'm not going to be spending £200 on a book. That's just not me. So that was lovely in there. I did take a few shots of that. We did go into another one, but it wasn't really the same. It was very much like non-fiction, historical, religion-y, witchy type, and there wasn't many books in there. And that was classed, I would say, that was classed as another bookshop because they did books in there, but the rest, it just wasn't a book street. It was a bit disappointing because then there was like a soup shop and there was art shops and like money shop things where they sold like old notes and whatnot. But yeah, I definitely think personally it's not worth the trip. It's been very, very overhyped, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not gonna lie, but at least like we've been, and we can say that we've been and we've experienced it for ourselves. But I just thought I'd give my true opinion that it's just very overhyped. Then we went to Waterstones in Piccadilly. So that's where I got a few books. I think this is meant to be the biggest bookshop in the UK. I have been there before, but I didn't really get anything last time and I had a bit of a list. So I definitely went with my aunt again. So that was fun. I got a few books, so I'll show you them. Okay, so the books I got from Waterstones Piccadilly, which was our first Waterstones stop where I bought books. Oh my god, I need to fish them out. Ugh. Okay, I bought 4 books. 4 books. So there were a few that I was picking up in there that I ended up not getting, and I got some else, so I'll go through those in a sec. So the first book I got from there is Pole Position. It's got a little damaged in the bag, which is kind of sad, but this was buy one get one half price, and this is a gay F1 book. The other LGBTQ book that I read was Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I really, really enjoyed that, and I kind of want to read more. And this is F1. And so far, I have not been getting on well with F1 series or books. So I'm a little scared, I'm not going to lie, but I want to give it a go. And it's not too big, it's pretty decent size. This was £9.99 from Waterstones. It's buy one get one half price. That was the first book I got from there. The second book I got is Lights Out. It's a little bit bigger, and unfortunately this wasn't part of the buy one get one half price, but it was, oh my god, it was £10.99. I did not know it's £10.99. I was just picking them up, shoving them in my basket and going. Okay, never mind, that's fine. I think everyone knows what this book is about. Everyone's been reading it, even people who aren't in book talk. and I feel a bit left out. So I have picked this up. This was the second, actually, technically, this was the third book I picked out, but hey ho. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I did also get the second one. So this was actually the first one I picked up when I got in there. I instantly got in there and I was like, yep, this is on my radar. I'm getting this. So this was in the bargain half price, and this was also $10.99, which I didn't know. Also, why does this one have mature 18 plus content on the back and this one doesn't? Okay, never mind. So everyone, again, knows all about these books. The writing in this is a little bit bigger, which is quite nice compared to that one. And I do love the covers of these. So that was my third book. And then last but not least, I got Butcher and Blackbird. I did get the rest of the series later on. Spoiler alert. I love the cover of this. I absolutely love these covers. I think they're gorgeous. And I think this is the really funny, if I'm correct, this is the really funny trigger warnings. Yeah, this is the really funny trigger warnings. So if she's funny in the trigger warnings, this whole thing should be quite humorous. If you have read this, or if you have read any of these, then let me know if they're good or not, because I'd like to know what I'm getting myself into. No spoilers though. I don't want any spoilers in the comments, but I just would like a few of your opinions on the books. So this was the fourth one I got from this shop. So from Waterstones, Piccadilly, I got 4 books in total before we stopped for some water and decided to go to Waterstones Trafalgar Square, which was not originally on that list. But if there's a Waterstones on the way back to Waterloo, why not? Why not? So yes, then we went to Waterstones in Trafalgar Square, and I actually didn't get any books from there. I was holding one in the videos that you saw, but I didn't get that from there because there was no other buy one get one half price books that I wanted. So I'm not going to get it if there's no other half price one that I'll get from there. After that, well, no, actually, there was one book that I have been looking for in like 3 shops now, and it's Murder Road. I'll pop it there. And Trafalgar Square, that Waterstones said they had one in stock, and we could not find it. We were like pestering all of the poor staff, like, do you have this book in stock? Like, do you know where it is? And they were constantly like, it's in the horror section, it's in the horror section. We went there and it wasn't there, but there was a gap on the bottom shelf where it would have been, like literally. Yeah. So I was very annoyed. And then we had a look yesterday back on the website. Turns out they still have it. They still have one. So I think they've got it round the back, and it wasn't a customer that was holding it. So then we were looking for ages for Murder Road, but my Waterstones here has it. It does say. So tomorrow I'm going to go up and I'm going to hopefully grab that from my Waterstones. If not, I will order it in and I will go back up, because this better be a good book. Now I'm literally searching everywhere for it. I'm literally searching everywhere and I can't find it. So it better be a good book, because this is taking me a while. So after we spent quite a while in the Trafalgar Square Waterstones, we went to Waterloo, where we went to Foyles, and this is where I bought my other 4 books. If you haven't been to Foyles at Waterloo, oh my god, Damage, absolutely not. I mean, it was the only one they had there, but that's really annoying. If you haven't been to Foyles at Waterloo yet, you must go. You must. It's basically Waterstones, but not. You know what I mean? They still do the buy one get one half prices if you want to know that. So yeah, I got 4 books. Whoa, that was aggressive. That was aggressive. I got 4 books, and the first one, oh, why are these like damaged? What have I done to them? So the first one I got from there is Safe Enough by Lee Child. This was in the buy one get one half price, and it's got some weird lines on the side, but they doesn't have them here. So I don't know what that's about. But I was carrying this around in the Trafalgar Square Waterstones, and I didn't get it because obviously there was no other buy one get one half price. But in this one, in Foyles, there was, and that led me to getting an O. I have definitely read the blurb of this somewhere, and I don't know where, but I definitely have, and I enjoyed it. So I got this one in the buy one get one half price. It is a little chunkier. I don't actually know how many pages it is, but oh, it's in parts. Okay, it's just over 400 pages, so that's not terrible. But yeah, I wanted to try more thrillers, so that's why I kind of went for those two, because I want to try more thrillers. I'm tired of getting dark romance and romance, so I was like, I want to get a thriller, and I'm really in the mood for a thriller right now. And it's really annoying because I'm reading a dark romance, and I don't know whether the dark romance is getting me into thriller because I'm not liking the romance side of it. Like, the darkness is great, but like the obsession is not. Because I'm currently reading Taming Seraphine. I'm reading that at the moment, and if any of you have read it, you will know. But she is just getting on my nerves. She is getting on my nerves so much that I'm tired of it, and he's getting on my nerves now because he's a bit too obsessed. He was fine at the beginning, but why is he so obsessed now? Anyway, side rant over. This is the second buy one get one half price book I got from Foyles. And then, like I said, I got the rest of the series of Butcher and Blackbird. So this is Leather and Lark. I love these covers. I mean, look at this colour. It's gorgeous. Love, love. Love this. I think this is the second one in the series. Anyway, again, there's like stuff all over it. What is going on? I mean, there's not much to say about these ones because everyone's seen these. Everyone. They're all over TikTok. They're everywhere. So this is the second one in the Butcher and Blackbird series. I was only meant to get the first one on my list, but I saw these two and I was like, well, I have to. I've only bought like 6 books by that point. So I was like, well, my limit was 10. Might as well get these. I'm going to get them at some point. So then I got Scythe and Sparrow, which is obviously the third one. I'm really intrigued by these, but I'm kind of scared that they're not going to be like as good, because I'm kind of new to dark romance at the moment. I haven't really read that many, if you know what I mean. So I don't really know what a lot of them are going to entail. For example, this series and then the Lights Out series. The Lights Out series is very popular, but the trigger warnings are funny in these, so I'm hoping there's humour in this because I love a bit of humour. Again, no spoilers in the comments, but please do give your opinions and a little bit of whether it's humorous or if it's not. Just no plot spoilers. That would be great because I like going into them blind. Anyway, either way, so this is the 4th book I got from Foyles. And then after that, we got the train home. But because there were delays and cancellations, we waited 40 minutes to get on our train. And then by the time we got on our train, we sat there for another 20. It took forever. And by the time I got home, well, back at my nan's, it was 9:17. So it took us a long time. I didn't have dinner till 20 to 10. But I'm fine with that because I wasn't even that hungry. So this is my haul from my London trip. This is my haul. I'm very excited. I loved it. It was amazing. I have no words. I loved it. It was great. It was great weather. It was very, very nice. It was very busy, which I didn't appreciate. Because as you could see in the videos, I was trying to record. People kept walking in front, and I was getting to the point where I was like, the next person who walks in front of me, I'm actually gonna like punch them. Because I literally, you could tell, I had my GoPro, I had my phones. Oh, honestly, it was so busy. I've never seen these bookshops so busy in my life. But it is summer holidays and it was a nice day. So, fair enough. Then I got home. I will be getting another one today, but I probably won't show it in here. But when I got home, my aunt had 2 Frida McFadden books that she didn't want anymore. So she gave them to me because she read them. And I've never read a Frida McFadden book. You guys are going to be like screaming at me, but I've never actually read one. And I want to know what the hype is. Like I said, I want to get into thriller more. And I'm in the mood for a thriller. Because I love dark, messed up stuff. And I just love a good book that can make me feel like creepy and like I'm being watched. I've never read a book that's that good before, and I'm trying to find them. So the first one she gave me is Do Not Disturb. This is like a very small, well, I say small. For me, it's small. And the words are quite big. I'm excited. I'm excited. Again, I've never read any of her books. I was thinking about starting with Housemaid, is it? You know, the blue one with the keyhole. I was thinking about starting with that one a while ago, and I never get drawn to picking them up. But when I am reading them, I love them. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take these and I'll just start with these and I will see if I love them or not. I hope I do, because people love Frida McFadden. I haven't heard a single bad thing about her writing. So that was the first one she gave me. And then the next one is The Tenant, which I think is her newest one out. Give me a minute. Yes, it's the newest one out. So it came out this year. It's a bit more on the chunky side. But again, she loved this, and I've heard good things. So I'm hoping it's great. I'm going into all these blind. I've read the blurb, but I know nothing else. I know no one's opinions, no spoilers. So I'm going into them blind to an extent. So I'm kind of excited to get into those. So I think I'll probably be starting either one of these after my dark romance one I'm reading now, because I need a bit of a break. And then yesterday I went to Staines with my friend. Let me move these out of the way. And I ended up getting one that you would have seen in Waterstones Piccadilly in my basket, and I showed it. I didn't end up getting it because I was an odd number of buy one get one half price, and I could have gotten this for what, like $3.99 cheaper with sprayed edges in the works. So I went to the works and I bought Ride With Me for £6 with sprayed edges. Yep, $3.99 cheaper with sprayed edges. Isn't that just great? So I picked this up and it was free because I paid cash. So technically it was free. What can I say? I'm very happy about this. I'm really scared because it's another F1 romance and I haven't got along well with the others. Oh, are you hearing that? That like paint that's like cracking off. I love that. Oh wow. She holds a BA in geography from the George Washington University. Damn girl. Geography. Whew. Okay, wow. Props to you. Well, I'm just hoping that I will like these a lot more than Lauren Asher and the audiobook that I read last month, or listened to, should I say, last month, because the Lauren Asher Dirty A series, I didn't. It was overhyped, and I don't get why it's overhyped, because it's just not good. And then the audiobook I listened to was terrible, and I don't know whether it was because the audiobook was terrible or the story was terrible, the character. It was just terrible. And I'm really sad because I love cars. I'm a big car girly. F1, old cars, modern cars, sports cars, any cars. I love cars. I have been brought up in a car family. So it disappoints me. But I'm hoping that this one and Pole Position will do it for me. I really do. I hope so. And so do the Freedom McFaddens. I hope they do it for me because I want a good thriller. But anyway, that is my haul. So I guess altogether, including the ones that my aunt gave me and the one I bought yesterday, I have 11, and then tomorrow I will have 12 because I'm hoping to get Murder Road. I can't cross my fingers. I hope I get Murder Road. I really do. And I got a bag for my brother's girlfriend for her birthday because she lost her Daunt Books bag. Even though her birthday is like at the end of August. I actually don't know when her birthday is. I'm fairly sure it's the end of August. Either way, I have a present ready. So that's great. Again, the bag was £15, and then they have a smaller one which is about this big that is £10 in case you guys want to go and get a bag. But I definitely recommend going to Daunt Books. I think it is definitely something that's great to be like, I've been there, I found it in this alternate universe that it's in. Honestly, I don't know. I just don't know how we kept going past it and then doubling our time. It's just impossible to find. But it is good to say that you've been there. It is a lovely, lovely little shop. I'd say the only one which was disappointing and not worth it is Cecil Court. It wasn't worth it. I definitely think Waterstones Piccadilly, 100%, is definitely worth the visit. And Waterstones Trafalgar Square is definitely worth the visit, definitely. and I can't say for anything else because that is all I went to. But I had a very, very lovely time, and I spent a lot of money. I think too much money. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I hope you enjoyed the London vlog as well. I had so much fun doing that, and I had so much fun shopping. Our feet were killing us, genuinely killing us, and I woke up yesterday like, oh my god, my shoulder. But other than that, it was totally worth it. It was totally worth the pain. It really was. And it wasn't hot, it wasn't raining, it was like just right. Apart from the trains. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will hopefully be doing more vlogs in the future, and definitely buying more books because I need to fill that cart again, because I have read so many books in the past few months, more than I've ever read in my life, because I've been off uni and I've been binging them to get my TBR cart clear. And I have now just bought another, like, hopefully 12 books by tomorrow. So I've put them all back on, but they're new, and I'm hopefully to get through them, and they're not too big either, so that's good. Anyway, I will end this video now because it's going to be too long otherwise, and I keep trying to end it and I keep waffling. I am sorry, I like to waffle a lot if you can't tell. But yeah, I will see you in another video. My Instagram, my Goodreads, my Fable is all linked in the description below. If you did like this video and you want to see more of these, then please give it a big thumbs up. That would be brilliant, and I would love that. And do subscribe if you want to see more book videos, because I'm going to keep posting them, because I want to feed you guys more books, and I want to influence you to buy more books, because everyone needs to buy books once in a while, because it makes everyone so happy. Makes me happy, makes you guys happy. So definitely, and if you have read any of these or you've got any of them on your TBR, do leave a comment and we can have a big chat about that. I would love that very much. I love interacting with you guys. It is brilliant. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.